It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're getting set for an AFC North matchup as we join you from M&T Bank Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. There's nothing like a heated divisional game that's about to come your way. There's not a whole lot of love to be found on this field today, partner, as we're about to kick off.
I think you said it right. It is a heated divisional rivalry game. And Bill Parcells used to tell us when I played for him for 8 years, men, if you can't get fired up to play this game this week, you are in the wrong business. Well, these guys are in the right business because we know they are ready to go today.
Okay, let's head down to the field now for the start of this one.
Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The offense is led by the quarterback who has virtually every Steelers franchise record for passing, Ben Roethlisberger.
Well, we talk about all the courage of Ben Roethlisberger and all those other wonderful things, but what gets lost sometimes is the fact this guy can really throw that ball.
The Ravens with a nickel look here on defense. Now 1st and 10. Roethlisberger with the give. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first. Taking a look at the offensive starters. Always reliable at tight end is Heath Miller.
He is reliable, no doubt about it. He is the old school tight end. A guy that can move around and catch the football, but can line up at the end of the line of scrimmage and block linebackers as well as any tight end in the NFL.
It's 2nd down and 3.
Bell's going to secure the handoff. He's tackled right at the 31.
This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback's face. The defense comes out in the dime. 3rd down and 2.
Bell's called on once again. Not able to get away from Smith that time.
That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Phil, it's still early, but we're getting another chance to watch the Ravens and the Steelers tangle.
Oh, it's awesome in the gym. Every time we do a Ravens and Steelers game, it brings a smile to your face because when you talk to the players and coaches, they don't even deny the fact they don't like each other.
No, it's pure hatred. And you talk about the rivalry being back in the Ravens' favor over the last couple of years. It seems like they always play close games. I mean, how many times have we seen the difference being a margin of 3?
Yeah, well, you know what? When you get two teams that have a lot of talent and they don't like each other, it's going to be hard for one team to dominate for 60 minutes. I think that's the biggest reason why these games are always very close.
Bryant's lined up in the slot. Roethlisberger is going to take it from the gun. Looking long, and it's incomplete.
I know his quarterback coach is going to yell at him when he goes to the sideline. When you're throwing the long pass down the field, don't underthrow it like that.
Split backfield here. 3rd and 9. Brings it into his body.
That was a drive that looked like it had the makings of a touchdown, but instead, the defense is able to make a stand.
That's the great thing about playing defense, Jim, in the NFL. It just takes one play to stop a drive, and we just saw it that time by the defensive side.
The punter awaits the snap. That ball was never cleanly caught, and it's on the ground. He is the man who runs the Ravens attack. Number 5, quarterback Joe Flacco.
Well, he won the Super Bowl in 2012 for the Baltimore Ravens, but last year Joe Flacco took a beating. Got hit a lot, the offensive line struggled, and it was a tough year for Joe Flacco.
First down at the 20. They'll go ground. That's a gain of 8. Taking a look at the lineups at tight end. One of the best pass-catching tight ends in the game is Dennis Pitta.
Yeah, Dennis Pitta had a rough year in 2013, overcoming injuries. But when healthy, he's everything you want. A guy that can get down the field, make the catches, and open up your offense.
Snickers, proud sponsor of the NFL. 2nd and 3. To the ground. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these first downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
You know, they both now have produced game-winning drives in the other team's building in huge cases. The Roethlisberger year at Baltimore, where he found Santonio Holmes on the goal line, it had to be reviewed. It was a touchdown that won the game for the Steelers. And then you had in 2011, it was Flacco leading the Ravens back down the field, finding Torrey Smith with seconds to go for a win. So they both have won in the other's arena in very big spots.
Well, I think when you talk about them both, it just comes down to this. They're relaxed in big situations. You know why that is because they've done it so many times. And that just tells you, too, the fact that they've done it so many times, it says to me right away, they both have a lot of talent. I mean, you have a lot of talent, you can come through in the clutch.
First down at the 42. Handoff made. And that's a gain of maybe 5. You might remember the time we were talking to James Harrison in a production meeting, and I was telling him I was squatting 165.
Yes, that's what he does his curls with, he noted right away, Jim. But he was impressed with the fact that at least you were doing squats.
Nickel formation here for the defense. 2nd down and 5. Another handoff right back to him. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Third down and 1. They hand it off to him again. Tackles made.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
When you see these two before the game, as we had our production meetings before, these two, they're different personalities, aren't they, preparing for a game like this?
Yeah, and there's a lot of ways to lead. They do it. You can do it in different ways. But Ben Roethlisberger, probably a little more, personality-driven, emotional. It just likes to talk and be around. And then Joe Flacco is, he kind of drifts along. He's pretty cool. But we see when he's playing, his productivity, how hard he works, makes him a good leader for the Baltimore Ravens, too.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. 2nd and 10. Handoff by Flacco. Tuitt's in on the tackle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Third down and 8. Flacco flings it. Wait, interception. And he's brought to the ground. It'll be a touchback. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. The catch is made. Gains 17.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
First down at the 37. And intercepted. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. They send the tight end in motion. First down and 10. Smith's got the catch and the first.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
The Steelers come out in the nickel. The Ravens will take the snap from the 35. He's got the catch. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Flacco selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. They're going back up top. Trying to work that left side. Breaks out of that one. Smith's marked down at the 19.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. Second down and short.
Second down and 1. Outside to the left.
The Steelers defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it, and they gave up very little yardage.
Third and 1. Smith can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Usually in a situation like this, third and short, the advantage goes to the offense because they can run or throw it. Well, they throw it, it doesn't work. Give a lot of credit to the defense.
The kick is good.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
Ravens getting set to kick it away. Stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. First down at the 19. Bell's handed the football. Gains 12.
The Steelers' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First and 10. Bell's got it on the handoff. Suggs is in on the tackle.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Bell's in the slot, not in the backfield for this play. Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Unstoppable.
The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
What a tough throw and catch into a tight spot right there for the touchdown. But in today's game, these players are so good that you have to throw it in traffic. They've got to make the catch. That time he did.
The Steelers with an extra point try on the way. And the extra point is good. The Ravens return team is ready. They're all over him at the 18-yard line. Two tight ends on the field here. First and 10. Here's the handoff. Good piece of tackling. The Ravens take it from the 28. Going for the home run.
And he's brought down right at the 42.
Well, you saw why defensive backs can't sleep the night before the game when they play against this quarterback. Beautiful long throw down the field for the big completion.
This play set up by the long gainer. Flacco's back in shotgun formation. Steve Smith with the grab. We're through one quarter, and we'll take a short break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been all about the defenses today as we welcome you back to the action. Tight ends in motion here. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Has it. Touchdown.
What a job by the receiver making that catch on the deep ball. Looks it in, makes the catch, and goes all the way for the touchdown.
The Ravens lined up now for the point after. He made it. The Steelers set to return the kick. And a touchback. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. The give. Hill's there to make the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 5. Has his target. Bryant's tackled down after a gain of 10.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
It's a two tight end formation. First down at the 35. Bell's taking the handoff. And They are in on Bell.
Good job, D. Good job. Bell is showing he is adapting to the NFL very quickly. That time he sees the open hole, takes off, and picks up great yards.
Ben Roethlisberger and Joe Flacco, they meet a couple of times a year in the AFC North, and man, they are pretty experienced about these games coming right down to the wire when it's the Steelers and the Ravens.
Yeah, you and I have done so many of those games, and we've seen both of these quarterbacks win the game on the last drive. So they both they're tremendous quarterbacks. They're the face of their franchises, and it's always fun when you get the Ravens and the Steelers in the game.
What do you see when you look at these two quarterbacks, Roethlisberger and Flacco?
Isn't it amazing what a Super Bowl victory does for you? Now look at Joe Flacco, and I see him going against Ben Roethlisberger, and I just say, wow, Joe Flacco's the man right now. And I think that's how he's going to be viewed. The public, what they thought about him before, it doesn't matter what they used to think. Now they look at him, and they know he's one of the best in the NFL, and he is one terrific quarterback.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look now from under center.
Go run it with him again. Rock for a loss on that play.
The Steelers' offensive line, they had a mental mistake here. Why? Because they let somebody go unblocked. It leads to a tackle for a loss of yards on the carry.
Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got to completion.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Staying with the passing game on first down. Lewis there that time for the tackle.
That out route that time was run to perfection by the receiver. He made such a sharp cut. He gives himself some space from the defender, and the quarterback puts the football right on target, just short of that first down marker.
Hayward Bay's going to get set in the slot for this snap.
Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. Miller's got the catch and the first.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
What do you see when you look at these two quarterbacks, Roethlisberger and Flacco?
Isn't it amazing what a Super Bowl victory does for you? Now look at Joe Flacco, and I see him going against Ben Roethlisberger, and I just say, wow, Joe Flacco's the man right now. And I think that's how he's going to be viewed. The public, what they thought about him before, it doesn't matter what they used to think. Now they look at him, and they know he's one of the best in the NFL, and he is one terrific quarterback.
And now here's the handoff. He's brought to a halt.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. 2nd and 4. Reaches out and snatches it. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
This long drive continues. 3rd and short. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
What a drive this has been.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun.
The defense gets the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
The long drive continues.
The Steelers take it from the 23.
Throws to the right.
Roethlisberger finds Miller.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Mounting a serious drive. 3rd and a long way to go. Count it. Touchdown.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
The Steelers line up now for the point after. Driving extra point is good. Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff. And a flag is down. They bring him to the turf. Always one of the more dangerous moments out on the field when you see a flag thrown for clipping.
Yeah, it is, Jim. The player you are blocking or clipping can't protect himself. And when you go down low on those legs and do that, it's a dangerous play. It's definitely worthy of the call. Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Flacco's going to take it from the gun. Launching it deep. And they can't connect.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Flacco from the shotgun. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Antonio Brown will return this punt. Brown taken down. The defense comes out in the nickel. First down at the 42. Gonna go draw. Bell right side. Mosley's there to take him down.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Brown's a receiver in the slot. Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Well, the protection was bad. Quarterback didn't have the time. He's off balance, and he throws the incompletion.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Roethlisberger from the gun. Gains 17.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you've got that defense guessing.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Picks up 8 here. Bell's lined up in a single back formation. 2nd and 2. Bell's going to take the handoff now. That's a gain of 8.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
They've come out in the dime package. 1st and goal. Eyeing that left side. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers.
When you got a lead and you march down the field and you add on to that lead with a touchdown, it's fun to watch the other team. Will they stay patient or will they panic? My bet is they'll panic.
The Steelers now will tack on the extra point. Inside of the uprights. Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First down at the 27. Handoff off the left side. Brought down at the 32. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Flacco's lining up in the pistol. The Ravens from the 32. Reaches out and grabs it. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
And he hauls it in. They're going to the hurry. Second down and 5. He has the grab. Tackled down at the 28-yard line.
Hey, nice job by the quarterback that time. Standing there, taking the hit, and completing the pass. You can't always expect to get great pass protection.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Out of the gun. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Boy, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass because we know it's hard to design plays that work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
Smith's lined up now as a slot receiver. The Ravens take it from the 28. Gay nearly comes up with the pick on that pass.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Tight end in motion. 3rd and 10. Looking across the middle. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The Ravens signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
Anytime you get in the red zone, you want to punch it in there and get 7 points. They're being dominated today. They're down more than 7, but don't worry about it. Score here and just keep playing.
First down at the 16. Setting up screen.
Makes the reception. Thomas is going to make the tackle. The Ravens use another timeout here, and they have one left. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
Just a quick drop back. Flacco to his touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Well, it's a nice touchdown drive by the offense. They're still behind, but I got to say this to the defense. You're just giving up. You're letting them march down there and letting them get back in the game. Toughen up and get it done.
Ravens getting set for the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. Ravens getting set to kick it away. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. Now 1st and 10. They'll go ground. Brought down at the 26.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
This will be the last play before halftime. He's headed right. Doomerville's there to make the stop. So that's going to do it for the first half. Steelers are up here in this one. We'll be back with our halftime report after the break. We're back here now in this one, where the Steelers lead by 4. Danielle Bellini is there with the latest from the sidelines.
I had a moment to speak with Lawrence Timmons at halftime. His team has got the lead right now, and he told me it's up to the defense to make it stand up. He said, as a defense, you don't want to give up a lead, so we're going to come out and make plays to keep this lead. Seems simple enough, guys. I'll send it back up to you.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. The Ravens' return team is ready. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. And here we go, the first snap of the second half, and that's good for only a yard or two.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. The Ravens snap it at the 31. Flacco sends it to Brown.
The Ravens, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and this third down's much easier with this situation.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
The Ravens snap it at the 36. Catch made. Timmons is the one who brings him to the ground.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First down at the 40. Keeps it here. Out to Smith. Throws out the arm. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
First down and 10.
Strong eye handoff here.
Second down and 10.
And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
You are not going to be an accurate quarterback, of course, when you're under this kind of pressure. Doesn't even have time to set his feet. Another throw offline.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Third down and 10.
Got the completion.
The Ravens just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First and 10. Going deep. He caught it. He's brought down.
The Ravens did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. From the gun, Flacco. And he's thrown to the ground. They send the tight end in motion. Second down and 13. Screen. Finds his mark. They deck him in the backfield.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
This has been a long drive so far.
Flacco will take it from the gun. On the money. This time, they failed to pick up the first on third down. A rare occurrence here today.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Should be an easy one here.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
The Steelers set to return the kick. And that return ends rather quietly, short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. First down at the 16. Finds Brown.
He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Oh, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got second and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be?
Second down and 2. Smith, the one who made the big stop.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation.
Almost intercepted.
Whoa, the quarterback took a big sigh of relief after that throw. That pass was close. It was nearly picked off. And sometimes you just gotta make a better decision at the quarterback position.
They're in punting formation.
Gains 13.
First down at the 46. Smith's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
They bring in the extra tight end.
The Ravens snap it up at the 26.
Picked up a couple that time.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Ravens have it at the 24.
Makes the catch, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Nickel formation here for the defense.
Flacco's back in shotgun formation. Finds his mark.
The tackle is made. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
And he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first.
Not a good play call by the offensive coordinator. You're in the red zone. Try to catch the defense off guard. I would have gone with the pass. Instead, they go with the run, and it gets very little gain.
In the books.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
got the touchdown, got the two-point conversion. People love to go for two in this game, don't they?
Well, they do, and you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
Ravens getting set to kick it away. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. First down at the 19. Bell's going to secure the handoff. And it's Webb there to meet him. Second and 10. Dan picks up about 3.
Anytime you give a quarterback that kind of time, he's going to get comfortable, get his feet under him, be relaxed, and he is going to make the perfect throw down the field. Easy completion that time for the quarterback.
The defense comes out in the dime. 3rd and 7. He's looking to the right here on this throw. A foot race to the end zone.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Bell's handed the football. And they are in on Bell.
The Steelers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
It's Williams in the backfield. 1st and 10. D'Angelo Williams. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Steelers have it at the 34. Williams takes it out of the eye. So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Steelers are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway.
They've come out in the dime package.
The final quarter underway now with this snap.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield.
The Steelers snap it at the 26.
Smith there to take it down.
The Steelers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Double tight end formation. Looking to go up top again on first down.
Pulls it in, and that's a gain of 13.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call, they throw the pass and complete it for a good solid pickup.
First and goal. Bell's got it on the handoff.
Lewis is there to make the tackle. Marching down the field and taking their time.
2nd and goal from the 3.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Play after play after play here on this drive.
3rd and goal from the 1. Feeds him again.
Big decision for the coach this time, Jim. You failed on 3rd and goal. What do? Do you go for it? I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
The head coach decides he wants to be the aggressor in this situation. On 4th and goal, he goes for it. Nice play call that time.
The Steelers with a PAT to tie the contest. The point after try is in the books.
Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff. He's in the clear. This is a big-time return.
Well, a lot of good things happen on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
Browns in the slot. Now 1st and 10. Steve Smith on his way. The 20, the 10. Mitchell's in on the tackle.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. They're going to get him here for a sack. Second down and 12. Gets the handle here. And Hayward in on the tackle.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 3rd and goal from the 8. On the money, and that picks up 3.
Take the points. That's what I'm telling you, Coach. Take the points. You didn't get it done on 3rd and goal. Get 3 points and keep momentum on your side.
Chip shot here. And the kick is good for 3.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
The Steelers set to return the kick. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The defense comes out in the nickel. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Bryant's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The Steelers just picked up a big 1st down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the 2nd half, every 1st down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 1st down and 10. Roethlisberger sends it to Bell.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 40. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First and 10. Down the field. And Webb nearly picks off that throw.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
The Ravens with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Second down and 10.
Gets it out for the completion.
Well, if the defense is going to make you throw it short, then throw it short, take advantage of it, and that completion gives you a good situation now on third down.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Roethlisberger and Miller with that combination.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
The Steelers will look to tie the game up on this field goal drive.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
The Ravens return team is ready.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center.
First and 10.
They'll run it here. Shazier's all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Nickel formation here for the defense.
The Ravens snap it up at the 26.
Look at the catch by Steve Smith.
Sometimes the defense can be all over the receiver. It doesn't matter. You cannot stop a great catch.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center.
3rd and 7.
Has his man.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Now 1st and 10.
Keeps it on the play fake. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Man, that was some kind of catch that time by the receiver.
Ooh, boy, these receivers, they make quarterbacks look good. You're right. You can throw it off target. It doesn't matter. They find a way to come up with the catch.
Time becoming a factor in this game. 2nd down and 4.
Takes it from the eye. He's brought down at the 46.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Last play before the 2-minute warning.
Tight ends in motion here. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. 3-step drop. Pitta's got it, and a first.
I love it when I hear, oh, he threw off his back foot. Well, the quarterback threw off his back foot that time, gets the completion down the field, and that's what he should have done. When you're going to take a big hit, you got to protect yourself. Throw off the back foot.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. 1st down and 10. They'll go ground. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring them down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Ravens signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout.
We've got about a minute to go here, and the game is tied. 2nd and 13. Another carry here.
Good for only a yard.
The Ravens, 1 timeout remaining. Offense getting set now following the timeout. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Ravens snap it at the 41. They feed it to him one more time. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Steelers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout.
The Ravens offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Wonderful kick that time by the kicker. He showed that leg strength, driving that football, getting that long field goal. I love it when they say about quarterbacks, it's not about arm strength. Bull. And the same thing can be said about kickers. I want a guy that can make them and kick them far.
Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Bryant's lined up in the slot. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Catch made for a gain of about 5. Now the offense in their hurry-up. Roethlisberger from the gun. Looking to go deep. Tough catch. They'll mark him at the 34. The Steelers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. Here's the first snap after the big play. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
The defense has a lead here in the 4th quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up and make the tackle. Good job that time.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Roethlisberger with the give. Looking for space, left side.
Good job by the safety, diagnosing the run, getting up, outside and making the tackle for a short gain.
The Steelers have to take their final timeout. That's it. Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. The Steelers field goal unit comes out. All the pressure on this unit because a kick that is good will send this game to overtime. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. This kick late in the game to tie it. The kick, and it's through there. The kick is good. He makes the kick, and we are headed to overtime.
Yeah, tremendous job that time by the center. He put the snap right on the money, the holder, and a beautiful kick to tie this game up. And you said it right. We're going to overtime.
Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The clock hits 0, and we are going to overtime. So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game. Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff. Stiff arm. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The overtime period begins on this play. Brought down by Timmons.
You can do all you want on the defensive side. You can give a lot of looks, but it's just too easy for the quarterbacks and receivers to throw and catch.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. The Ravens snap it at the 26. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Two tight ends on the field here. Third down and 1. They're going to run it on the toss. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Good job by the offensive line there on 3rd and short. Even though the defense knew it was probably going to be a run, still able to get in there and barely get that first down.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. 1st and 10. Staying with the ground. That'll stop the play right there.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. 2nd and 1. He'll throw it over the middle. Brown's got it. First down.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
To the air here on first down. Throws the pass. Picks up about 2.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Flacco's going to take it from the gun. He makes the catch.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Flacco will have it in the pistol. 1st and 10 to the ground. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
They'll go shotgun here. Flacco flings it way down the field. He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
What a terrible job by the defense. That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field, and hey, nice job by the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now. It's the NFL on EA Sports, a matchup in the AFC South as we join you from Everbank Stadium. Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. It always gets ratcheted up, the intensity that is, when you got a divisional matchup at your hands like we do today.
You know, Jim, when you talk about divisional matchups, the coaches all week long keep telling the football team, this is like 2 games in one. Why? Because you're playing a division team. It's a rival. You've built your team to win the division. This is going to be great to watch.
Throw out all the week-long hype. The teams are in position now, and now they can settle things on the field. Aaron's going to run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. Starting at quarterback, the young man who set the NFL record for most passing yards his first 2 seasons in the league, Andrew Luck.
I don't know how many times I can say it, but when you watch Andrew Luck play, you see how big he is, how strong, maybe the strongest quarterback in the National Football League, and a terrific throwing arm.
Now 1st and 10. Has Andre Johnson, and Andre Johnson is brought down. Let's talk about this offense today. At wideout, over 12,000 receiving yards in his career. A blockbuster career that belongs to Andre Johnson.
It is a blockbuster career when you talk about him. And every year I come down and say, let's see if Andre Johnson is fast as he was last year. And the answer is yes. When healthy, still one of the top 10 receivers in the NFL.
Gore is tackled down after a gain of 5.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
First down and 10. And the give to Frank Gore. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss. A player to watch here on defense is Paul Posluszny.
He's a tackling machine, no doubt about it. Knows how to read the runs and get in position and get those tackles.
Moncrief's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
Luck out of the gun. With 2 hands, he has it. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Well, this is a classic case, wasn't it, of let's bend but don't break. That's what the defense did. They gave up some first downs, but they stopped the offense when it counted.
All set to punt here. We'll see what he can do here. He'll pick up 7 this time. Coming onto the field at quarterback, he led Central Florida to its first major bowl win with a Fiesta Bowl victory over Baylor and was the offensive MVP of that game, Blake Bortles.
Ready! Blue 45! Blue 45!
1st and 10. Handoff out of the eye. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Here we go now. Blue 45! Blue 45!
2nd and 10. Handoff made. That's a gain of 7. The offensive lineup includes tight end Julius Thomas, a former college basketball player at Portland State.
Yeah, how about that transition? He plays 1 year of football at Portland State, becomes a 4th-round draft pick, and then he just has an outstanding year in 2013. He is a terrific athlete.
Ready!
3rd and 4. And he's going to be sacked. So just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The Jaguars call on the punting unit. T.Y. Hilton from the 29. Hilton is tackled down. The Colts take it from the 38. Luck's got it after the play fake. Tackled down at the 47.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a 1st down.
Second and short. Gore. Right side. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down.
Gore's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Moncrief's a receiver in the slot. 1st down at the 48. Brings it in. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Well, you got to have a little courage to play this position now. You're going to take some hits. We got some good defensive linemen rushing the quarterback, but he stands in there, makes the throw down the field while taking the hit.
It's an empty backfield for Luck this time. From the gun. Luck to Allen. And they knock him down just a yard away from the 1st.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense. Nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a 2nd down play call.
Andrew Luck will be taking this one from the gun. 2nd down, 2 to go. Out to the left. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Andrew Luck under center. The Colts take it from the 28. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. who can pick them up and who can stop them. How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
The kick is good.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
The Jags are ready to return the kick. Throws the stiff arm. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Colts sat at the line. Dime package. The Jaguars from the 22. Here's the handoff. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. Let's talk about this defense. At cornerback, a former first-round pick, a physical player in Monte Davis.
Yeah, Monte Davis, he is physical, and he really has an edge to him. The way he plays just gets up in the receiver's face. He has an attitude, and it permeates through the whole defense.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Second down and 6. The give. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Third and 2. They call his name again.
The Colts guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. Hilton's going to take this one from the 30 and gains maybe 4.
Well, returning punts is a tough job, and it's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
The Colts all bunched up here as they get set at the line. First down at the 34. The defense gets a sack.
My gosh, you're talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both fooled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
Second and 11. Gore's taking the handoff. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. Split backfield here. The Colts take it from the 38. Looks to his left. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Good job by the corner that time, knocking the football down on the throw down the field by the quarterback. That will go down as a pass defense by him. Good job.
The Colts are set to punt. Let's see what he can do here. Gains 11.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
First down at the 32. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Nice tackle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
The defense comes out on the dime.
Ready.
Tight end in motion.
Green 39.
Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun. Makes the grab and the feet are down.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Every offense is better in 3rd and short than 3rd and long, of course.
Nickel formation for the defense here.
Green 39.
The Jaguars have it at the 39. It's Lee. Breaks free. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He didn't take the bait. He didn't throw it down the football field. He threw it short to the open receiver, and we've seen it so many times. Throw it to the guy is open and see if the defense can make the tackle.
The Jaguars have it at the 44. Rupp going to take it the distance. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game, the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The Jaguars with the PAT to come. And the point after is good. Josh Scobie ready for the kickoff. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. First down at the 20. Takes it out of the eye. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Second down and 11. Looking to the right side and throwing. Smith's able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
Moncrief's lined up now as a slot receiver. Third and 11. Andre Johnson on the deep pass. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, you're down. It's in the first half. You got 4th and long near midfield. This is a no-brainer. I think the coach, don't even think about it. Send that punting team in there, punt the football, and play field position.
The Colts are set to punt. He's going to try and return this one. He's taken down at the 42. Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
Black 58 round.
First down at the 42. Connects with Thomas.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or two.
Lee's in the slot.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45 to the outside, and Lowry's in on the tackle.
Safeties now in the NFL have to cover like a corner, and they got to tackle like a linebacker. And that time the safety came up, and he tackled like a linebacker and stopped that outside run.
They come out in the dime package.
Green 90.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45. Pulls it in. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. Frank Gore is in the backfield. First and 10. Throw to the left. Got the completion. That brings the play to an end.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
It's Luck out of the pistol. First down at the 18. And the give to Frank Gore. And Gore is brought down. The first quarter comes to an end, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back here in this low-scoring affair. Andrew Luck under center. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That's a gain of 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Luck's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. The Colts snap it up at the 26. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Outside runs take time. And when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time and make the tackle. Good job that time by the safety.
Wants to give it a go here. Brought down at the 38. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. First down at the 38. Handoff. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. They send the tight end in motion. Second and short. He's got the grab, and he's got the first.
Running backs are such a big part of the pass game now in the NFL. Look at this play, able to take a short catch and get a long gain out of it. Nice job by the running back.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Blue 45.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 40 to the right side. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
It's a 2 tight end formation.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
The Jaguars have it at the 34. Complete to Lewis. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
39. Hunt.
Now 1st and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's Lee. Touchdown, Jacksonville Jaguars.
That was a nice job that time by the offense, driving down for the touchdown to increase their lead. That really takes a lot of pressure off the defense.
The Jaguars now going for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Colts are ready to return the kick. Breaks away. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Luck's lined up. 2 tight ends set. The Colts take it from the 28. Out of the eye, it's Gore. They'll mark him at the 29. That false start penalty will push them back 5 yards. Tight ends in motion here. Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. Out to Hilton. That's a gain of 10.
Hilton's a great slant route runner. He knows how to stick his outside foot in the ground and go right across the middle of the field. The quarterback puts it right on target, and he picks up good yards. It doesn't quite get a first down, though.
Luck will take the snap from the gun. Luck finds Hilton.
The slant route, it's a timing route where the wide receiver plants his outside foot at 5 to 6 yards and catches the football 8 yards down the field as he's going across the middle.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down and 10. Gore. And they're going to run it right. No one's going to get him now. The 30, the 20. Impressive piece of running by Gore.
This is where games are won and lost. Once an offense gets down the red zone, even though they're down more than 7, can you find a way to punch it in there for the touchdown and not settle for a field goal?
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Herons is going to take the handoff now. Picks up maybe 3.
The Jaguars defense, they got backed up in their own red zone, but you know what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short gain.
Aaron's going to secure the handoff. Looking across the middle. Touchdown and drawing close.
Now, that was a terrific job getting that touchdown there. And what you've done, you've closed the gap. Keep chipping away at that lead. Make the opponent keep playing. See if he gets tight. If he gets tight, you got a better chance.
The Colts getting set for the point after. It's good. The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return to kickoff.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Black 58 rail.
First down at the 20. They'll go ground. Mathis in on the tackle.
The Jaguars' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The Colts come out in a dime package.
Move 45.
The Jaguars snap it at the 31.
Throwing now to his left.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
The Colts defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Second down and 7.
What a catch!
Well, the dink and duck quarterbacks, they love to see cover 3 because they know they're going to drop back and just throw the short passes underneath. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of this defense.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
The Jaguars take it from the 43. Adams is an animal on that play.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Tight end in motion.
Green 39. So.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 40. Looking long. Ball's picked off. Good piece of tackling.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Luck's setting up now in the pistol. 1st and 10. Luck, handoff. Kozlowski's there to make the tackle.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It's an empty backfield for Luck this time. 2nd and 9. What a spectacular reception. And what a catch that time, partner.
Nothing surprises it anymore. These guys are so talented. You're right. Spectacular catch.
Third and 4. He'll throw it over the middle. Shrugs off the first hit. That's a tackle at the 48.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
First down at the 48. And he's taken down.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
It's Luck out of the pistol. The Colts take it from the 43. Swatted right at the line.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And, look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Drew Luck will be taking this one from the gun. Out of the shotgun. Throws the pass. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Well, you're down. Here you are in the first half of the game. If it was 4th and short, I could see the coach trying to switch things around. If he might go for it. But we have 4th and long. Punt that football down there. Don't make a decision that puts your team in a hole that they can't get out of.
The punter awaits the snap. Brown's there that time for the tackle.
That time he only gets a couple yards, and if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
First down at the 16. Toss to the outside. Adams is there to take him down.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Second down and 9.
They go draw.
Tackles made.
Well, you got to have the draw play in your game or a delay. You know what that does? It fools the defense. And anytime you fool the defense, you usually get good gains.
Wide receivers stacked up on this
Here we
play.
go now. Blue 45.
3rd and 3. Thomas going to pull in the bullet pass.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. The defense comes out in the dime.
Now. Green 90. Green 90.
Takes it from the gun. Looking to go down the field here, and Davis can't quite pick it off.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw them where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Ready.
Bortles back in shotgun formation. And intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Moncrief's lined up in the slot. 1st and 10. Throws to the right. Makes the reception. Tackle down at the 42-yard line. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. No one in sight. Has the grab.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Luck out of the gun.
Could have been intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Moncrief's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Luck standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
No room to complete that one.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Moncrief's a receiver in the slot. The Colts from the 32.
Andrew Luck, look at that. Touchdown.
Not many quarterbacks in this league can throw that type of pass. Throw it high in the air, far down the field, and have it just drop in there right on the target. Beautiful throw for the touchdown.
The Colts lined up now for the point after.
And the extra point is good. The Jags are ready to return the kick.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
They've come out in the dime package.
Green 39. Green 39.
Now 1st and 10. The defense gets the sack. The Jaguars are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go.
Quarterback's got to know when it's inside of 2 minutes and that clock is moving, you want to get the football down the field and out of bounds. Holds on to the football too long, gets the sack, and that just kills the time management.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Bortles got it in the gun. Has Thomas. Adams going to make the tackle.
The Jaguars call a timeout and are left now with only one. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. They send the tight end in motion. Play fake. Airing it out. That ball has been picked off. And no return as this goes for a touchback. Moncrief's lined up now as a slot receiver. First down and 10. Looking across the middle has Andre Johnson. The Colts call a timeout. Their first. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout.
Well, when you play this coverage, cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field. Well, who's going to cover the in cuts and underneath? Nobody. That's why the quarterback got an easy completion that time on the in route.
Tight ends in motion here. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Trying to work that left side.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Moncrief's in the slot. Luck's going to take it from the gun. And bat it away.
Ah, nice job. That cornerback, he was watching the quarterback. He's all over the receiver, so it was easy for him to knock the throw down.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. Sticks to his hands. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The Jaguars have to call one right here, and they do. And they are out of timeouts. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
And that's a gain of 10. They bring in the extra tight end.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
First and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. So that's going to do it for the first half. Colts are up here in this one. We'll be back with our halftime report after the break. We're back here now in this one where the Colts lead by 3.
A check to the sidelines with Danielle Bellini reporting.
I got a chance to speak with Coach Bradley during halftime, and this is what he told me. It's kind of a miracle we're still in this game, considering how many times we've turned the ball over. Our defense played great in the first half, but we can't keep giving the ball away and putting the burden on them. The offense is going to have to pick it up. Guys, back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field.
Flag is out.
Unstoppable.
The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Well, contact around the knees, and they flagged them for the clipping call.
They did. It was a good call. Listen, you got to hold your breath when you see plays like that. You just hope somebody doesn't get hurt.
1st and 10. Set up screen.
Mathis in on the tackle.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
The Colts go with the dime formation here on defense.
Green 90.
Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion. Davis is there to make the stop.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Bortles back in shotgun formation. And he hauls it in.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The defense comes out in the dime.
Ready. Green 90. Green 90.
3rd down and 8. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
On 3rd downs, the defense knows in most situations it's going to be a pass, and let's give some credit to the defensive front. They pressure the QB, and they force the incompletion.
Hilton is tackled down.
Andrew Luck under center. The Colts take it from the 33. The give out of the eye. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Luck will take the snap from the gun. And he's forced to the ground.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack.
The Jaguars will come out in the dime. Luck out of the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Wide receivers are bunched up. They're going back up top. Has his target. Still not taken down. Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game and also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
First down following the long play. Gets the handle here. Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. They call his number once more, and that's a gain of maybe 5.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Tight end in motion. First and goal from the 3. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Second and goal from the 10.
It's third and goal right here in a close game. This offense, they want to take control. If they score right here, that could give them control of this game.
Luck set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out. Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
The field goal try. Yes, sir.
And, Jim, this guy is just Mr. Automatic. It's not only that he makes them, he usually just puts it right down the middle of the goalpost.
Colts are ready to kick it away. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Colts with two extra defensive backs in the dime.
Move 45.
Bortles standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Reaches out and grabs it. Taken down at the 27.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Midway into the third. Bortles unable to find his target that time.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Lewis lined up outside on the right. Third down and 4. Setting up screen. Has his target. Robinson's marked down after a gain of 9.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
First down at the 36. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
There we go. Green 39.
Second and 6. Intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
Matheson is probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
Double tight end formation. Now 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first. Moncrief's lined up in the slot. They send the tight end in motion. The Colts take it from the 23. In his hands, complete, touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
Gore's handed the football. So, put down a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Ball is out, and a flag comes out. McDonald's going to test the coverage this time. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. The Jaguars defense now is going to go nickel. Luck's got it in the gun. Out to Hilton. Smith's the one who brings him to the ground.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Gore's lined up in a single back formation. 2nd down, 3 to go. And the give to Frank Gore. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first. Moncrief's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Tight ends in motion here. 3rd and 4. Luck still has it. What a catch. Touchdown.
That was a sweet touchdown right there. Just a nice throw by the quarterback. He put it right on the money. The receiver makes the catch. Beautiful touchdown.
The Colts getting set for the point after. Inside of the uprights. Colts are ready to kick it away. Robinson's running this one out. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
Ready. Move 45.
The Jaguars have it at the 29. He's stacked up at that point.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion.
39.
It's second down and 3. He'll fire it out to the left. He's taken down at the 35.
It's always good when your quarterback is able to deceive the defense with good play-action fakes. That's what did it that time. Look at the quarterback. Nice fake. Defense reacts to the run, and now you throw it over the top for the easy completion.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Keeps it here. Going deep. That's an interception. He's brought to a halt. They'll take it at the 20. First down and 10. Gore. He'll go left. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
You know, when the linebackers, when they see that the offensive formation is shifted to one side, well, as a linebacker, you got to play to that strong side and try to get up there and stop the run.
Andrew Luck under center. The Colts will take the snap from the 30. And a run right up the middle. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock. And that is an art, and this team is good at it.
Nickel formation for the defense here. The Colts take it from the 33. He's drilled as he throws.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Second down and 10. Set up screen to Gore.
Well, it's all about timing when you talk about a quarterback and receiver. They both got to be on the same page, know what each one is expected from the other. That time it was not there. That's why we have another incompletion.
The Jaguars defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Colts take it from the 33. They're setting up screen. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Pat McAfee now ready to punt.
Fields it cleanly and starts his return.
And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Blue 45. Blue.
First down at the 34.
They'll go ground. He's tackled right at the 36.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Two tight ends on the field
Here we
here.
go now.
The Jaguars snap it at the 36. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line.
Cole's so strong. He can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
They send the tight end in motion. Bortles going to take it from the gun. And they sack him on third down. And they force the quick 3 and out.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down. And they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back here in this lopsided game. And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. T.Y. Hilton from the 27. Ozluzny's in on the tackle. Andrew Luck under center. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Brown's there to make the tackle.
That's where you need the big size on your defense. You need it inside. In other words, you need big defensive linemen that can cover the center and the guards to stop these runs right up the middle.
First and 10. Gore's got it on the handoff. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Moncrief's a receiver in the slot. Second down and 2.
And the give to Frank Gore. And he's brought down right at the 42.
Good job by the safety diagnosing the run, getting up outside, and making the tackle for a short gain.
Third down and 2.
Gore.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, third and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
No good. An empty trip for the offense.
Well, it was a long field goal attempt, but this time they're unable to come up with any points at all.
Yeah, and when you get in situations like this, everything has to be perfect. The snap, the hold, and the kick, and it wasn't, and that's why they missed the field goal.
Black 58.
First and 10. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Tight ends in motion here. Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun. Connects with Thomas.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
90. Green 90.
Bortles back in shotgun formation. Over to Thomas. Thomas is able to move the chains with that carry.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Ready.
Tight end in motion.
Green 39.
Now first and 10. And that's a touchdown, and they inch closer.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
The Jaguars now will tack on the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. Josh Scobie ready for the kickoff. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Colts take it from the 23. A takeaway. The tackle is made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Green, 39.
Bortles standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Connects with Thomas. Thomas brought down, but has the first.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. First down and 10. Launching it deep. Intercepted.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
It's Luck out of the pistol. First down at the 20. Gore is taking the handoff.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Moncrief's lined up now as a slot receiver.
Second down and 7.
He'll keep it on the play fake. Got a flag. Gains 17.
Clipping, I know from your days as a player, that's something that just makes you cringe.
Well, it does, and really cringe just for the player because it puts them at such a disadvantage. They can't protect themselves, and you're always fortunate if you don't get hurt and when one of these calls is made.
Moncrief's in the slot.
Second and 12, and the give to Frank Gore.
Defense, play the situation. It's third and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
Nickel formation here for the defense. They send the tight end in motion. Third and a long way to go. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The Colts are set to punt.
He'll have a chance for a return.
He's brought down. They've come out in the dime package.
Green, 90.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Bortles got it in the gun. It's Lee. Lee's tackled down at the 38.
When you throw this pass as a quarterback, you've got to stick it right onto the body of the wide receiver. They are nervous because they're running across the middle.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. The defense comes out of the dime.
The Jaguars take it from the 38. He's got the catch. Butler's there to take it down.
Wide receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Thomas is moved away from the tight end position to now a receiver in the slot.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Ready. Green, 90. Green, 90.
The Jaguars from the 27.
Secures it with two hands.
Anytime you get in the red zone, you want to punch it in there and get 7 points. They're being dominated today. They're down more than 7, but don't worry about it. Score here and just keep playing.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Green, 90.
To the ground. Looking for some daylight up the middle.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Goal line defense on the field.
45. Blue 45.
Second and goal from the 2.
Keeps it on. Touchdown. This game is tight.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
The Jaguars now going for the point after. Driving extra point is good. The Colts are ready to return the kick.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Jaguars set at the line. Dime package. 1st and 10. T.Y. Hilton there on his way. Hilton is tackled down.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
It's a two tight end formation. The Colts snap it at the 41. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line. Andrew Luck under center. 2nd and 4. Handoff made. Throws out the arm. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Colts take it from the 33. Gets it again. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
52-yard field goal attempt coming up. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
The Jags are ready to return the kick. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
Here we go now.
Tight ends in motion here.
45.
1st and 10. Eyeing that left side. It's Lee. He's in the clear. The 20. The 10. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
There's a nice touchdown there, and you chip it away at that lead. Try to get into the minds of the opponent. Will they get tight? You hear the word choke? Yeah, I think they could be choking over there on the other side. Look out.
The Jaguars now going for the point after. Extra point was good. Josh Scobie ready for the kickoff. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. The Colts get a first down.
Gore's a running back. After he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
We're late in the 4th, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead. 1st down and 10.
Gore. And Gore is brought down.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
2 minutes to go in the second half. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the 4th quarter.
Gore's lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
2nd down and 5.
Again, the lean on him. And Gore is brought down.
No surprise, they immediately call the timeout. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Luck's lining up in the pistol. The Colts have it at the 44.
And the give to Frank Gore. That'll put them in what we call plus territory. And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock. After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action.
The Colts offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
1st down at the 42. Back to the ground. That's a gain of only a yard.
And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go.
They bring in the extra tight end.
The Colts snap it at the 41. Another handoff right back to him. And Gore is brought down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
The Colts from the 37. Screen. Finds his mark. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
This is going to be a long field goal attempt.
Not enough leg with that one.
I think it was a risky decision to send him out there and kick this long field goal. They miss it, and look what they've done. They've given the other team's offense very good field position.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Bortles going to take it from the gun.
It's Lee. A foot race to the end zone.
Split backfield here.
And now he spikes it.
I agree with spiking the football here, Jim. You spike it, you stop the clock, and it gives you time to have a little breather to think of the situation and call a good play in the huddle.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
90. Green 90.
2nd and 10.
Looking long. The pass is intercepted.
Stiff arm. That'll stop the play right there. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.